very talented, and they're still maturing. There's some maturation yet to go on. They're going to be a smaller team, and so it'll be interesting how they match up tonight with Cornell, probably on average 3 or 4 years older than the average player on this team.
Bogus works this one over to Francisco. Well, Tony, the U.S. team, as we have a 3-on-2 coming for the U.S. team. A little bit of jump here to start. Centering feed and a goal! The finish by Clint. And the U.S. team, exactly what they're looking for. A lead early. It's 1-0.
Yeah, nice job by the U.S. team getting up ice. Had numbers on the Big Red as they came through the neutral zone. Ended up being a 4-on-2. Cornell getting caught on the forecheck.
Manchuso on the forecheck for the U.S. team. A recent call-up from the U17 team. Major. High slot, nifty move in front. Score! Devlin with the goal for Cornell as the Big Red tied up at 1 apiece.
Yeah, heads-up play by Charlie Major as he comes into the zone, cutting across the top of the circles. Looked like he was going to shoot it and made a nice little pass over to Luke Devlin.
Kraft slipped, he gets back up and finds the puck to Walsh for the one-timer. Score! Ryan Walsh!
Team Rochester coming through on that. Kraft to Walsh for a one-timer, he just buries it. Beautiful shot and a heads-up play by Kraft after falling down, but staying with it, finding the puck and finding the open teammate.
The Cornell captain gives the Big Red the lead 2-1. As Cornell has put up the last 8 shots here in this game, taking a 2-1 lead. Here's Ashton. Sends in Walsh again. Rister goes wide. Kraft looking to take it off the wall. Tip free, and now a 2-on-1 developing for the U.S. team. Coming across, centering feed and a goal. The finish. A terrific rush. And getting the goal for the U.S. team is actually somebody who's made his mark defensively as a forward for the U.S. team, and that would be A.J. Garcia. Sends it up, but not out. Plant able to keep it in only for a moment. Figueroa swings it to Kraft at center. The Big Red with numbers. Kraft back to Walsh, over to Kraft. Kraft nifty move, backhand chance, score! Jake Kraft twirls that stick as if he just pulled off a magic trick. And he gives Cornell a 3-2 lead.
Yeah, nice finish by Kraft on the backhand, but a nice, again, give and go between Walsh and Kraft coming in 3-on-2 into the zone. Cornell had numbers and able to capitalize on.
Vayu restarts. Nelson, lone forechecker, backs off as Major brings it into the neutral zone. Here's Castagna who carries over back for Major, gets a step, puts down the shot, score! Charlie Major on the power play, and Cornell now on top 4-2.
Yeah, great job coming into the zone. Castagna attacking the U.S. defenders, drawing them to him, and making a nice little dish to Charlie Major, who was breaking between the 2 defenders, found a seam, came in 1-0 on the goaltender and beat him low glove side. Beautiful play.
Keppel's yet to see a shot since coming in relief of Cornwall. Again, a planned rotation here tonight as Ryan puts on the shot and scores! Ryan hits a pipe along the way, but off the metal and into the net. And Cornell now on top, 5-2.
Yeah, nice forward check by Jacob Kraft there. He saw Ryan just behind him. Nice little touch pass. Ryan fired it towards the front of the net off the post in the back of the goaltender to find its way in. And each of the players on that line now has a goal so far in this game.
Stanley bumping along the corner. Barnett, last second feed in front, and Nelson the goal, but does it count? And off the draw, Castagna wins it. Stanley after it, and he gets tangled along with Zajic. They head to the rocks. Chance and a goal off the wall. The finish by Glantz. And it's a 1-goal game with 25.1 seconds left to go. Certainly a hard-working U.S. team, one that didn't give up in this one, and certainly made it interesting in the end, but a 1-goal contest goes Cornell's way. 5-4 your final here tonight.